I'm cutting all professionalism. Professionalism is gone. I've killed it. I've been quite interested in the idea in doing an update video because this level is much harder than I was previously anticipating. Ooh. I didn't set the timer right, I just realized. Well, okay, currently I'm sitting at about 11 hours or so. I've only been focusing on one star, the red coin star, because it is, without a doubt, the hardest star. Although, maybe there's also the secrets. The secrets are kind of a pain. I don't think they're as bad, because you don't have to play this section 3 times to do them. I also played a bunch of Minecraft. I'm enjoying Minecraft right now. I like Minecraft. Specifically, I was playing Divine Journey 2 with my friends. Although I would not really call it the most Divine Journey, because it's a bit of a pain. There we go. That's one of the most satisfying jumps. It's not the hardest thing to do, but it's... Oh my god, it's a lot of fun. This jump's fun. I'm just bad at it.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Thank you so much for playing my game. How did I... What? How did I... How was I wiggling the stick back and forth so quickly? So my lineup for this one is on this weird meat wall brick thing. You gotta line up roughly on here-ish. Turn the camera left, hold down, up, bam. And then you just kind of gotta hold like either straight right or upright. I don't know, it depends. It's basically luck. I can't figure this section out. Okay, hang on. Let me think about all the loose ends I've left. My total playtime on this at the moment is currently about 11 hours and 45 minutes, or no, 11 hours and 15 minutes. Most of that time has been put into the last half of the level. I might fix the star display crashing with 2 different settings, one being unfocused windows rendering speed. I also changed it from a color key, I changed that to a Luma key. Turns out Luma keys are really nice, yeah, I really like them. Oh yeah, wall kicks, just about the hardest part about learning Mario Cam. I like them though, they're kind of fun. Not intuitive by any stretch of the imagination, they are terrible to do with Mario Cam. If you have the option of doing it with Mario Cam or without Mario Cam, you want to pick without Mario Cam. In fact, you might as well just play without a camera. Just like have it lock in place. Wait, that's a thing you can do. I forgot about that. Can I do that with this? Yeah, you might want to be locking the camera because it's bad. I've got a really funny story from last night. So I was playing Roblox Doors with my friends because one of them hadn't played it before. So I was like, okay, cool, we can all play it then. I was asked to come up with my most diabolical hear me out. Now, I wasn't thinking of something I would actually say hear me out to. I just started trying to cook up the worst possible idea. And I dropped the goddamn Slinky from Toy Story. But then he's like, oh, what's it? Okay, what's your reasoning? And I'm like, what can Slinkies do? Oh yeah, they can stretch out. Oh yeah, it can accommodate any size. And I wasn't even paying attention to the conversation for the most part. I was playing Doors and listening to music. I was jamming out. Straight up back burner thoughts. This one might take me like a month to beat. I will get it done eventually. I'm just not gonna put it as like full focus because after playing the last one and then seeing how hard this one was gonna be, I decided I'm going to optimize not burning myself out while learning it. That's not too hard to do. It's just, you just don't play for 10 hours per day like I was doing with the other one. Ooh, I forgot to mention. I had a bunch of stuff I fixed. Not just a little bit. I fixed a ton of stuff. Is this the one? Hell yeah. Okay, check this. I can do this now! My screenshots are back! I haven't had these since the Goofing Around video. I don't remember what its current title is, but its original title was It's Goofing Time. It got like 30 views. It was my favorite video. I actively avoid making interesting looking thumbnails and stuff. Although I'm kind of tempted to stop because I would like to get more. I don't want to stay in this limbo of 400 subscribers or so forever. And you know what? I think I did a good job of that with my 2 videos ago or something. The one where I played 4 levels. That one was difficult to do. I liked it though. It was nice. Nice change of pace. I feel much better not wasting people's time if I have a lot done in the video. You know, I don't want a 50-minute video of one level. That's killer. That's why I'm going to try and keep this one to maybe like 20-30 minutes. Famous last words. No, I don't think that's going to be possible with the amount I've been talking. I've been talking for 30 minutes straight now. Like, I don't think I've taken a single pause. I'm going to have to check that in the timeline. Editor, keep it that in front of the screen, please. Just like an audio waveform. I am a highly chaotic individual. If you were to ask anybody who knows me to describe me, you would get a completely different answer from every single one of them. Or just straight up, I don't know. That's all you're gonna get out of people when asking them about what I'm like. Because I am truly like a chaos incarnate kind of guy, you know? You never know what you're gonna get, although I tend to try and keep it down to minimal. I don't tend to let it shine. Let me check what chaos means, actually. Total confusion with no order. Yeah, I think a lot of people misinterpret chaos as being constantly just high energy all the time. I don't think that embraces chaos fully. A lot of people will think that's chaos, and that makes sense because you think like it's so disorderly. Surely that is the pure essence of chaos. But if you think about it, if chaos is being disorderly, then that means you're gonna be going about all over the place. You're gonna have lots of ups and downs. You're gonna have lots of high moods, low moods, lots of random stuff. You're gonna have some times of just being like completely sane and rational, and then other times of just being the most inconsistent, garbled mess. That's why I believe I'm very chaotic in nature, because I'm so inconsistent. Okay, if I mess this up one more time, I'm gonna skip to the stuff I have practiced, because that's the real progress update here. Because I think I come up with some pretty cool strats for you doing this with Mario Cam, and I think it's awesome. Okay, I'm skipping this. So I think this is the dumbest part of the level. You come over here. I like aligning myself with the wall there. It's just a nice, easy, quick lineup. You do a triple jump, and then you reload your save because you fall. This section is dumb. So basically there's an invisible wall here that catches you. I wish it was just a regular wall that you could like see, like regular walls can be, but it's not. So this wall catches you, and then you want to walk up a little bit, turn around, go into Mario Cam, fiddle with the camera a bit until it decides to sit behind Mario. Then you need to do this. You need to go slightly to the up left there and then back. Here I line up roughly with the platform that I'm going to be jumping to. I turn the camera left so I can actually see when Mario's shadow lands on it. I go into the sliding against the wall animation here. I tap up to let him off the wall. I tap right, and then I do a triple jump, then followed by a ground pound. I keep the angle like that so I can actually land the stuff. Okay, so I didn't really know how to do this jump at first, naturally, because that's how that works. So I looked up a couple people, and he was saying that a lot of people struggle with this one. This is one of the hardest jumps in the level. This is one of the only jumps I can do semi-consistently. I did not practice it. It's just really easy. You need to get some more momentum for Mario to start the jump, because if you just try doing a double jump from here, like this, and then moving forward, you can't make that. What I came up with is basically you do a double jump, you pull back, and then you kick and start going forwards. And then you have enough speed. Sometimes I go too far though. I was thinking that I was really fast there, and I was. I was right, because I'm never wrong. The angle of your jump there isn't that important. The lineup really is just for my own like mental sake. And that's not particularly tight either. In fact, the more tight you try to make it, or the more careful you try to be there, the worse it actually gets. Recovering there is pretty easy. You just do a wall kick, bounce back. You can see your shadow for a long time. Okay, so I'm gonna try it again. And that time I was too far to the side, I think. Yeah, I don't really get, like, okay, so I have definitely been trying to be, I don't know how to describe, I guess professional? Like, I've been trying not to be too me, because I'm very chaotic. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I know less what I'm gonna be doing than other people know what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, I'm gonna go a bit more erratic with my upload schedule, just like do whatever. As I said, professionalism is dead, and I've killed it. I'm also not gonna worry as much about replying to comments, because I won't lie, I did get really stressed by the idea of it. I'm like, okay, I don't know how to talk to people at all. I've never talked to people online, so How do I reply to people? I'm just gonna stop worrying. I worry too much, way too much. Alright, I'm repeating myself now. Pack the show up, time road's over. Wait, what? No. I feel like me talking to normal people would just be like them getting hit by unlimited void, because I just have so much obscure random knowledge I literally can't even share with people because it's that like highly specific. Oh, I did the jump. Let's go. Oh, my setup here is, so I look for this in between these two, and then if I look down here, you can see I'm basically in line with that. I turn around, I zoom in so the camera turns quicker, I zoom out, and then I jump down, and then I land straight there. Alright, I will be wrapping up with this shortly, because I am almost done showing this off. God damn, I'm in so much pain. I was doing some exercises. I haven't been able to go out on walks for a little bit, because I was dead focused on editing Secret of the Mimic, and to make things worse, I also hurt my leg. My legs, both of them were hurting. Like, literally, like tendons on fire hurting. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit inside and lock in. I didn't completely stop doing exercises though. I started doing some arm exercises instead. They were going fine, but I am in a lot of pain. I'm skipping to the next one. I literally just messed up that one jump. I don't care. You get the gist of it. You get the gist of my current progress. I'm really not that great at the level. I can execute stuff. It takes me a few tries. Quite a few tries depending on the section. In case you couldn't tell, that's the most practiced section of the entire level. I could not do those jumps for the life of me for a long time. So when I finish, that's kind of what it's going to look like in the ending there. Yes, I have genuinely only been practicing this ending section for like 10 hours, no, like 5 hours. But if there's any section you want to be doing right, it's the ending, which is why I've been working backwards on it. So yeah, that's what it's going to look like. Oh, I forgot to talk this much in days. I feel so relieved. It's like a burden is left to my soul. Why is everyone messaging me? I just checked my Discord, it's only been an hour and I've had 4 messages. Alright, I'm gonna cut it there. That was fun, that was fun. I'm glad it didn't crash. Things seem to be a little bit more stable at the moment. That's good. Peace.